rower. Thank you for supporting the team this season.
The skip back skit is for Miss Centrone. Thank you.
I know he's not here right now, but this basket's for Coach Joe. I want to thank him for being one of the best coaches I've ever had. This next one is for Dennis the Menace. And this last one's for my bro, Coach Turnout.
That's for Coach Turnonby.
All right. First, I want to thank everybody that supported us, our teammates. We all been together forever, and it wouldn't be the same without them. And the parents for supporting us, especially Miss Centrone, Miss Roa, Mr. Roa, and everybody else, and the coaches for sure push us through everything. We've been through a lot in the room, and they really helped us out with that. And we have a lot of memories together with the team. I can remember going to Albany with them, and last year when we went, and it was one of the best nights of my life. The bus rides I can never forget, especially the last one that we had. It was just really emotional, and we all bonded through that. And that's, yeah.
All right, team.
Thank you.
Dylan.
All right, so quickly I want to thank the coaches for everything they've done for me, and the parents and all my teammates for teaching me how to wrestle, continuously pushing me to the edge, especially the ones that got me to wrestle in the first place.
Aww.
I remember Landrum freshman year in English class would always talk about wrestling, and I've never done it before or anything. He told me how awesome Coach DeSanto was, how much of a badass Coach Brennan was, and he nonstop talked about wrestling, how much of a great sport it is. So 10th grade, I was thinking about joining the team, and everyone, Safi, Steve, and a lot of other people that didn't continue wrestling, but they influenced me to wrestle sophomore year because I had nothing else to do in the winter, so why not? And then I stuck with it junior year and senior year, and I'm thankful for all the great memories such as Albany, tournaments, practice, and meetings in coach's office during school. And thank you for everything and all the support.
All right, Liam.
Hello, everyone. I didn't have a speech, but I just wanted to say some things off the top of my head. First, I want to thank my parents, for supporting me through. I've been wrestling since 3rd grade. I mean, I know it might not look it, but yeah, it's been a long ride, and I'm really happy I did this sport. It's helped me a lot with not just wrestling, but just life in general. And I really think that this sport is one of the greatest sports of all time. I mean, the bonds that we created during the season, during the rough times, and those hard practices where you just wanted to give up, but you looked at the guy next to you and they were pushing you along as well. It was just it's a really great thing. I just hope sophomores and freshmen, you guys just gonna you guys are the future. I mean, you guys gotta keep it up. So you're doing good this year, and I just want to thank my teammates. Seniors, it's been a good ride. Thank you, Coach.
All right.
I wanted to start with, Mom, stop crying. I was dealing with a boy. It's okay. I'm coming home with you tonight. Let me start with, wrestling is the best decision I have ever not made. Got home 7th grade, Mom was like, you got wrestling practice tonight. So I'm like, okay. They signed me up, my parents in 7th grade. I wanted to thank you both tremendously. It made me man. Sorry. This experience has been amazing and beautiful. I've connected with so many amazing men.
Like mother,
I've
like
learned
son.
many different things. I've learned how to push myself, pick people up, dig deep, and oh shit. I promise I am a man. I'm short, I'm 18.
That's not what the pink shirt says.
I am wearing a big shirt, thank you, Dad.
Got it. Great choice. Great choice.
Like Coach said, after you wrestled in life, everything is easy. It's been a crazy experience. I've got to spark some competitive mindset, and the sport is amazing. I wanted to thank my best friend, my twin brother. It was amazing that I would push you and you would push me, and give me the drive, and we work harder and never quit. Although, let me mention, I did tear my arm, but I wanted to retire while I was ahead because I beat him at divisions. To the parents who supported us through the whole experience, Roa's, Centrone's, my parents, couldn't have done it without you, coaches, of course. I've grown as a man and a wrestler. I'll never forget this. Love you guys. It's not a team, it's a family. We're not teammates, we're brothers.
Yep.
And lower classmen, don't forget, this is the fastest ride you'll ever have. Enjoy it, embrace it. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to start off my speech by thanking Coach Tornambe, Coach DeSanto, and Coach Strednicki for pushing me beyond my limits and for believing in me. I would like to thank all the parents for your support and help throughout the year. I would also like to thank my family for always supporting me throughout the years, and a special thanks to the Booster Club for making this year such a success. The past 4 years have been an amazing experience, and I couldn't ask for a better one. Not only did I improve on the mat, but I also grew as a person. I learned the meaning of hard work, dedication, and responsibility. As Coach Nambe always says, once you've wrestled, everything else in life is easy. Throughout the years, we have made many memories together. All those fun and crazy bus rides when we would blast songs and sing and dance like maniacs. The trips to Albany when we stayed up until 2 a.m. messing around in the hotel. And all those hours we spent in Coach DeSanto's office, just talking and having a good time. I'm going to cherish these moments forever. It was an amazing experience. You guys are like a family to me. You don't know how fast time goes by until you get there. These are the reasons why it's so hard to say goodbye, because it's not the goodbye that hurts, it's the flashback that follows. I would like to wish the seniors a bright future, and I would like to wish my teammates the best of luck next year. Enjoy every minute of it because it goes by fast. You don't know how fast time goes by until you get there. Just want to say how lucky I am I just want to say how lucky I am to have something that makes me say goodbye so hard.
Hello everyone. I thank my coaches. I never planned on wrestling when I was in 10th grade. Nate got me to the Daniel got me to wrestling. I first met his coach in 9th grade, I think. We went to his office. We were chilling there for a while. We got drinks. But next year, Nate told me to wrestle. And I tried out the preseason. I liked it. And that's how I got started. I never planned on wrestling. My parents never thought I'd be a wrestler. Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you. Woo!
All right, before I begin, I want to thank a few people. I want to thank my mom for pushing me into the sport, even before I knew what it was about. I want to thank Dan for supporting me through all of the years I have been wrestling, and I want to thank every single coach who's here and who also is not here. That includes Coach Joe, Coach Ternambe, and
Diego.
Coach DeSanto. I personally feel as if this has been the most impactful experience I have ever had, not only as a high schooler, but as a man and I will take lessons that I have gotten from this sport and transfer that to the rest of my life. There is no sport that I think compares to wrestling, and I think I truly have fallen in love with it thanks to coaches like DeSanto and Ternambe. Ternambe, I want to especially thank you. You stepped up for my senior year and you really hit it out of the ballpark. I want to thank all of you.
Good evening, everyone. Today I want to talk about what wrestling meant to me. What began as just something to fill my time with during sophomore year quickly progressed into something very dear to me. Wrestling is the first real team I was on where there were practices every day and events every week. I came into the sport not expecting much, only to find out that it would be way harder than I expected. After my first couple weeks, I was unsure whether I wanted to stay on the team, but I stayed. And it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. Because of this sport, I've met many wonderful people. I met people I could relate to and people that were a lot like me. What started for me as just being friends with the kids on my team quickly grew into them being my brothers. The seniors here tonight all mean the world to me, and I wouldn't trade that for anything. To everyone else from the freshmen to the juniors, I want to thank you all for not only an incredible year, but a priceless experience. To the parents who were there every step of the way, thank you. You were the ones who took care of us when we were injured. You were the ones that were always there after a tough weight cut to make sure we were doing all right. After every tough match, whether we won or lost, you were there cheering us on. As much support as teammates could give, it was special when the parents were there supporting us too. Thank you all. To Coach Ternambe, thank you for pushing us to our limits every day. Thank you for always believing in us, from you turning the heat up to 90 at practice, to you Clementines with the peel. You were there whenever we needed you. Thank you. To Coach Rednicki, thank you for making us better in many ways. Every day at practice, you were there working with us, making everyone better. From your workout circuits to your conditioning drills at the end of practice, you never showed weakness, and that made everyone else stronger. Thank you. And finally, I want to thank Coach Santa for everything. I met you freshman year and changed high school for me. From sitting in your office all day to getting yelled at for being too loud, from getting lectures by you to do my homework, to you helping me with the college process, you were much more than a coach to me. I look forward to going to school every day and spending time with you, enjoying each other's company. In practice, you always pushed me and taught me the meaning of sacrifice. From hearing your stories of the old days to trying your pickled tomatoes, you were a beacon of happiness and joy. Thank you so much for being a huge part of not only my wrestling journey, my life up until this moment. Thank you to everyone for listening to what I have to say and for being a part of my life.
Hooray.
Good evening. Try to keep it short, but kind of let it out on this one. Start off, I want to say that there is no other sport that even comes close to wrestling. What I've learned from this sport in just 4 years would have taken me probably half a lifetime to learn. The discipline, the patience, the friendships, and so many more lessons just from one sport. But if I'm going to be completely honest, we were never friends on this team. It's a brotherhood. The tight-knit group that this sport makes us into is unbelievable. I'd do anything for these guys, and I know that they would do the same for me, and for that reason, I will never be able to forget this group for the rest of my life. The coaches, Ternambe, Shrednicki, and DeSanto, I'm going to even add that hairless freak Brenneman because he was there for 3 or 4 years. Start off with Shrednicki, the intensity that he brought for no reason. Really helped us. It made us much more aggressive, and I honestly believe that without the intensity that he brought, then we wouldn't have won most of the matches that we did. He was always positive and really helped us get moving when we weren't in the mood to. Ternambe, he's just a stud. He always knew when to flip the switch between joking around and taking it serious. The best attitude, and no matter if we won or lost, it was back to the lab the next day. No matter the mood he was in, he always had some room in there to mess with someone in the room, and we all just loved him for it. For Brenneman, he sort of just beat the crap out of me whenever he felt like it, and made me feel really insecure. But all jokes aside, he really did teach me discipline, and without it, I wouldn't be who I am today. Now, Dennis. Dennis the Menace. I look up to this man like no other. He really is just like a grandpa to me. Just like Ternambe. Just like Ternambe, Dennis knows when to mess around and when to be serious. He was always there for whatever we needed him for, from picking us up for practice when we're late to grabbing something for us if we asked. Win or lose, he was right there behind us congratulating us on how well we did. He was there for us when we needed someone to talk to, or even when we didn't want to stay in class and skip. I don't know how he was able to do it, but he lasted all 4 years with me with some hair left on his head. I'm never going to forget him, and hopefully he doesn't think he's too cool for me when I call him to go on dates with me. Last but not least, the Warriors. I truly believe you are a different breed, the wrestling moms. I would not be able to deal with it like you guys do. What you women go through still blows my mind. I really do appreciate all of you for it, and I'm grateful. I'm forever grateful for helping us with everything that we asked for. My underclassmen, this may sound cliche, but enjoy it. Enjoy it while it lasts, because when I was a freshman, staring at the seniors speak, it felt like forever until I had to stand up there and speak. Now here I am doing exactly that, and it blows my mind how fast the time went. Never take a loss as a loss. Take it as an experience, because no matter how good you think you are, there's always room to learn more. Thank you, coaches, for being the best coaching staff ever, and thank you to everyone else for giving me an experience that I won't ever forget.
All right.
In second grade, I came home from school with the flyer for the Mahopac Youth Wrestling team. Remember how my dad would always tell me stories about how he used to wrestle, so I wanted to give it a shot. For my first tournament on, I fell in love with the feeling of getting my hand raised. There's truly no better feeling in the world. I want to thank Coach Santo for coming back for my senior year and finishing high school with me. Coach Joe for all he's done this year with helping me push the pace and beating the crap out of me at practice, even though I did take him down once. I want to thank my mom and dad for always being there for me through the wins and losses. You guys were always there to pick me up, and I love you guys.
Aww.
And a huge thank you to my bro, Coach Fernambi. You have taught me so many lessons that will last me a lifetime. Thank you for being there for me and for always making me feel like I was unstoppable. You're the man, Coach. Coming into this year, no one really knew what to expect. We had 6 returning starters and a new coach coming into our system. Saying the new guy stepped up would be an understatement. We finished the season with a record of 22-9, and we're league champs in probably the hardest league in the section. This team came together to be a true brotherhood, and I wouldn't ask for any other team. You guys made my senior year the best year of my high school career, and I love every single one of you. Thank you guys for the best 4 years of my life, and good luck next season.
Aww.
Again, guys, good to see you. Thank you for everything. Parents, thanks again. It means a lot. It's always good just to finish up like this on a good note. Again, you know, replacing those seniors, I mean, I can take a lesson from them on maybe my speech for next year. You guys knocked it out of the park all year. You guys were leaders all year, and thank you for making it easy transitioning to be your coach and spending your last year with you. So thank you, everybody, and guys, enjoy some cake. Thanks for coming tonight. Be safe out there. You know, we're in some tricky times, so just hang tight. We'll get through it. Just like the wrestling team, we get through a lot of things, so we'll get through them together. All right, thanks everybody for coming.